Testing, test, test, test. Test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3, testing the audio. Hey everybody, if you're in chat, we're just doing a quick audio test. Athletes finishing up their rules, and we should be getting started here in about 15 minutes. Test, test, test. Audio check 1 2, audio check 1 2, strats mic, test 1 2, test 1 2, strats mic, test. mess around with it a couple times, and then once you're done, turn it off and save battery.
Okay.
And then yeah, just put a tripod. You can leave it up here. Nobody's up here, so yeah, you just leave it up.
Dang, I have to lean way back.
Yeah, that lean is just gonna be like a lot.
It will be somewhat annoying, but that's fine.
So you tell me if you want to switch though. If you want to go to the floor.
I think this will be better. I'll just deal with it.
Okay. I think it's gonna be better too because the roof is kind of in the way when you're on the floor.
Right.
We'll be on the floor for the other two probably, so
Okay.
it would be cool if we could do one not on the floor. It's only
Right.
11 runners, so hopefully not too bad.
Okay. Sweet. I think I've got it.
Cool. Yeah, just turn the battery off. Set the tripod
ladies and gentlemen. At the edge, we're getting ready for stage 4. I'm Ryan Stratus alongside Chris DeGangi here for Bucket of Chalk 3.0. We're going to have some cool climb-ups we got to do for these athletes. Getting ready in just a bit. Chris DeGangi, what do you think is going to happen out there while we're waiting for, hopefully, this weather to hold?
Well, it all comes down to this strat. The athletes have been competing through 3 other stages. We're here at stage 4. We're here on the tower at the edge, and we've got 3 different sections of the tower that the athletes will be climbing, and it is going to be exciting. It starts here on the bar climb, and we'll see the other 2 sections after that. But let's take a look at the rules strat. How is stage 4 going to work? You can see the other 3 stages. We've already bypassed all of that. So it's going to come down to stage 4. 5 athletes will take on the first climb. 6 on the men's side. Sam Folsom did squeak in. There was an obstacle malfunction on Sam Folsom's run. One of the cliffhangers had tilted on him, causing him,
undone.
they think, causing him the extra 2 seconds. And instead of giving him a rerun, they thought it was better to advance him to the next round. And so we will see 6 men on the men's side, 5 on the women's, but the lowest times get dropped out for every round until we're down to 3 on the rope climb.
Yeah, a bit of a knockout type of scenario, so it's going to benefit you to make sure you go as fast as you can. It's going to be that reverse order from stage 3 and how they completed. We're going to be starting things off already on the floor. Going to be going with somebody soon, as I think Max just hanging out on the platform, letting people get their camera angles all set. And they brought back the fire.
There is fire here.
Oh, man.
It's going to be exciting for sure.
We got Bryce hanging outside on the camera once again.
We're going to get started. We're good. We got the good go ahead from Max.
Got Max yelling through the window where we're hanging out in the office here at the Edge facility. Very cool space. They got a lot of high ropes elements out here. They got playgrounds and whatnot. But enough of that chit-chat. Coming out of the red carpet right now is going to be Olivia Vivian, which I'm rooting for. Olivia representing us elder ninjas here. She's going to be the oldest one out of this group. I want to say she's in her 30s compared to other ninjas here. Most still in their teens.
Yeah, it's going to be Olivia Vivian up first. Getting us started here on the women's side.
Max tying her in, making sure she's good to go. It's going to be that fastest time. We want to try to get through as fast as we can.
And here we go.
And fires off, and that's it. And we're going quick as we can. Olivia climbing up, good climbing, a little misstep there. Still pulling through, needs to get to the top of the buzzer. Still another misstep and hits the bell. Couple slips as she was climbing up. You can see her kind of hitting her head there. She gets through fast enough. Oof, and coming all the way down. We'll see how it stands.
Yeah, we'll see how that stacks up with the rest of the competition.
And until we get times ready, we stay in the harness. Sweet. Good. All right. Ready for number 2? Annabelle, are you good?
Next up, it's going to be Annabelle Heinrichs. Sorry about that.
Annabella getting ready to go. Heading on up. And this is some great experience for these athletes, getting to do multiple stage competitions and then finish things out, much like they do on the main show, American Ninja Warrior, having that 4th stage. Except for this one, they got 3 different towers to climb instead of just 1.
Step one up when you're ready.
Put their climbing skills to the test.
Isaiah, you good? Bryce, you good? Timer's good?
We're getting the thumbs up from everybody.
What?
Annabella taking a couple more chances to chalk up.
What's up? Addie, I would take 1 step
Make sure
back.
those shoes are good and clean, don't want to slip.
No, both feet on the box. Yeah. All right, Annabella, you good?
Both feet have to start on the box.
Ready?
And we're off.
Here we go.
As long as she's nice and consistent here, proper foot placement's very vital for these climb-ups. They'll tang it around, but no errors whatsoever. That was a fast time, just over 10 seconds from the unofficial time in the bottom right of your screen. Annabella making quick work. Remember, this is going to be knockout style races. Top times will move on. Bottom ones going to be knocked out competition. Got a bunch of athletes just hanging out on the sidelines, cheering everybody on. Meanwhile, normal operations are happening throughout this facility out here. A lot of other things happening. But we're getting some looky-loos, people walking by, seeing what's going on. Might see some familiar faces. And on the platform, getting ready to go right now, going to be Addie Herman.
Sweet. And don't wait on me for the go. Anytime you feel heat, that's your cue to go. Yeah. It's pretty
They filmed a women's special out in Las Vegas earlier in the year. Not sure who all was able to get on that show. Wait and see when it does decide to air. Addie Herman getting ready to go. On the climb up here, we're off. Nice hand pulls here, just going almost one hand over the other. Just like a ladder climbing up and extremely fast, might be sub 10 seconds. Addie Herman going quickly up that climb right there. Oh, and a little stumble on the way down. Max not able to spot on the way down. But good run from Addie.
Stay in the harness until we get results done.
That's 3. We got 2 more runners. Yep.
Yep. I say on you, dude. Oh, what's up? No, that's all on Kaden. Okay. So it's just we're keeping it quiet until it's done. Yep. On you, Isabella. Any questions, Fran?
Next up, Isabella Wakeham. We will get the scores updated to you guys as soon as we can.
Once you're hooked in, you can wipe your shoes off, keep talking.
Isabella making sure everything's hooked in correctly. Those belays, auto belays.
And then don't touch it until you feel fire. No, it's fire. Yeah, if you feel fire,
Ready here.
go. Don't wait on me for the go. Let's go, Bill. You guys good? Sweet.
Getting the countdown.
Ready?
And we're off.
Gets the fire, and here we go.
Both known for having some strong power here. Gotta have good technique though, climbing up. Gets a little hung up on one, but still a really fast time. Might be sub 10 seconds as well. Nice job, Isabella.
Until we let you know. What do you need?
Do a little bit more time in between ready and fire.
I will.
They're keeping the official times. Mr. Kaden Lepsack holding the timer official at the top. He's hanging out where that bell's being hit so he can be aware exactly when they finish their runs. So he'll have all that information brought out to us in just a bit. Taylor Green getting ready to climb up this first portion. Sure those shoes are nice and clean here.
So fire is the cue. Once that fire goes off, that is when they can start their run.
And we're off.
Unofficial time on the bottom right. We'll see if Taylor.
A great match tech to be able to pull through, going with that switch grip grab, and wow, what a fast time. That has to be well underneath 10 seconds, looking like around 7 or so. Taylor Green, perfect hand placements going all the way up, and sticks the landing on the platform to finish. No bonus points, but nicely done.
That's so sick.
Any questions, Fran? No? Cool. On fire. Same thing. On fire. Let's go. You'll feel it.
Just going
And we're
on
going
through.
straight into the men's side.
Well, we'll update you as soon as we know when. I think they're just going to get through before the storm rolls in. We do have a 100% chance of a thunderstorm coming in. Colorado weather can be pretty unpredictable, so I think they just wanted to move and groove. So apologize, can't keep you fully updated. Sam Folsom representing that danger zone and the barn. Let's see what we got. Good power, good pulls. My goodness, let's go all the way to the top.
Looked somewhere 4.8 8, 4.9 probably.
Quick.
Quick.
Impressive run there from Sam.
I have to write that one down on the.
All of them have to put their time up there for sure.
Thank you.
You hear? Yeah, I heard it. I was like, God. Any questions? What up, dude?
Josiah Papel up next.
Mr. Papel. He's got that stage 4 experience already.
Back of the chalk, goes to Hollywood.
You know he's going to want to get to that rope where he's going to probably feel a lot more comfortable with all this stuff leading up to it. Taller athlete, going to have plenty of reach. Here we go. Pull, pull, pull all the way to the top.
Oh, a little slip there.
Ooh, but not letting it phase him. Another possibly sub 5-second climb up.
It looked like it might have been just a little over 5 based on the unofficial time though, so do not trust the time on the bottom of the right. Just there for a little bit of reference, just to know.
So you can move that out of there.
Kaden and Max have the official time down on the floor, which we will get updated to you guys as soon as we
Yeah,
can.
you can also, you're allowed to film this, by the way. Oh, thanks.
Get the thumbs up. Looking up, make sure everything's good to go. So once they finish this one, folks, if you're just tuning in, it's going to be knockout rounds. Slower times get bumped out. Faster times move on. Got the bar climb here. Got to pass the bar. And after that, they got to head on over to the rock climb, which is on the opposite side of this, so a slightly different climb up. Then it's to the, let's say, 70, 80-foot rope. I have to get the exact height. It's on up there. No
I think
immune
it's 75 feet is what I heard.
Nice.
Munir up next.
No Munir coming out of that Vitality Fitness. Representing. Let's see what we got. We're off. Climbing up.
Those slips here.
Trying to get into a good position. A little hung up on a few spots. Footwear is still really important here.
Yeah, he was somewhere around 6-7 seconds, honestly. It looks like Sam still has the fastest time if I were to guess.
It might be down between him and Josiah.
It's going to come down to tenths of a second, Strat, so hard to gauge, but just based on the clock that we've got. So Aaron, Sam did come in 6th place, but because there was an obstacle malfunction, they estimated the malfunction cost him probably a good 2-3 seconds, and it was too close to call because between 5th and 6th place was a difference of 2 seconds. But up next, it's Kai Beckstrand, but that is why Sam moved on.
Well, this is another powerful athlete right here. He's one to want to go fast, keep on pulling through. All the way to the top, a little miss grab there, and oh.
Couple of slips, looks like somewhere in the 6-second range.
6 or 7 seconds, but might have gotten quick enough to eke in and move on through.
Yeah, I'm going to say somewhere in the 6-second range. Closer to Noah's time than I think Josiah or Sam's. And 2 men are going to get dropped off here and will not advance to the next round of our stage 4 here. So it's coming down to the wire here.
Caleb Bergstrom getting ready to go, getting tied in.
The smallest slips are really going to cost you on these speed climbs.
Yeah, you got to be precise. It's like how much do you lean back with it and trust that belay, or how much do you use it like a ladder and try to climb as fast as you can? Caleb, it's going to be a fast one to watch. Come on, Caleb, keep it moving. Up we go, looking for that sub 4 or 5 second time.
Yeah, I'm going to say somewhere in the 5-second range.
Yeah, it was on a good pace there. Last couple of moves is what seem to be slowing up these athletes just a little bit towards the end. Still incredible time.
And now it's our last male athlete. First place on stage 3, Tyler Smith had the fastest time to the hang climb.
I'm gonna click you in this time.
Well, this is great to see so many different harnesses already put on. You don't have to wait for production to switch out harnesses to other athletes. They're just set or ready to go, and we're just churning through these athletes. 158 athletes is what we started with on Saturday, and we've been finishing all all these runs on time. It's been an extremely well-ran event here. It's amazing to see. Anytime you start hitting those triple digits with competitors, it's very tough to maintain efficiency when running these comps. But here we go. Tyler Smith coming out of that danger zone. And we're off, trying to get up as fast as we can. Come on, let's go. He's a little tangled here, but still. Pretty quick time might come down. Ooh. Whoever got that 6 and 7 second mark.
Yeah, we will see. I'm going to go move the camera strat for the next round.
All right.
So I leave it to you.
Oh, boy. Leave me unsupervised here with the chat. Yeah. All right, folks, as Mr. Ganji heads out onto the floor, we're going to make sure we find out those times for you so we can figure out who's moving on. Got any questions about what's happening here? Feel free to chime in. Do my best to respond. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Typically, these times are going to be updated on the Ninja Master website, but right now they're keeping things pretty simple, just using the phones they have on hand, since this goes so quick. Yeah, fastest times for the gentleman looked like it could have been either between Mr. Folsom or Josiah. This athlete's going to be moving over. As that camera starts to get changed over into different positions, let's go ahead and pull up the sponsor list here and show y'all everybody that provided some support for this amazing event. Just want to say thanks so much to everybody out there. It's going to be Copeland Precast.
Take the tripod.
Bucket of Chunk, Biaggi Bros, Edge, Ziplines, and Adventure. That's where we're at currently. Aussie Wear, Ocean Needs Everyone, Cast Rock Autoplex, Peakview Dental, ENT Credit, Celebra Family Restaurants, Colorado Foot and Ankle, MB a Roofing, and WIP FLI. Thank you so much for our sponsors. Much appreciated. As we get that camera changed over. Final climb, talking to, let's see, some of the chat. We've got some questions in the chat here as we get ready. Let's go ahead and pull down the graphic because we're looking at our next section. Final climb, Mr. Jules. We have three climbs that these athletes are doing. Started off on the bar climb. Now they're moving on to the rock climbing section. Then after that, it is a 75-foot rope. And they're getting knocked down, so top 3 will be moving on from this section here. So we got 4 men, 4 women. We'll be down to just the top 3 in just a bit. Mr. DeGangi jumping back in the booth. Welcome back.
Elijah.
Okay.
Time for females. Taylor,
Sure.
8 seconds flat. In second place is Addie with 9 seconds, 60 milliseconds. And then third place is Isabella, 10 seconds, 15 milliseconds. And then in fourth place, drum roll, Annabella with 10 seconds.
Later, you'll see them.
All right, loud then.
Hey, Elijah,
Alrighty.
can you step back?
The fastest
Thank you.
time was Sam with 5 seconds and 43 milliseconds. Then in second place was Josiah with 5 seconds and 65 milliseconds. Then we have in third place Caleb with 6 seconds and 15 milliseconds. And then we have
Say the time, and then say the person. Well, no, we got 3.
yeah, 2 people.
Yes, so say the time.
With 6 seconds. Oh god.
On the stream.
Was drum roll please. Louder. Tie.
Thank you guys. Those are 8 people for the next event. Thank you all. If you're really tired of being in a harness, let us know and we'll get you out of it. But thank you guys, and we'll keep going.
Probably like
5 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. 3 minutes until first runner. which will be Annabella.
We're going now.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay.
So Bryce, 3 minutes till the next runner. Sam, real quick. We're gonna do a quick interview with Mr. Sam Folsom here. Fastest time. How did it feel?
Yeah, it felt good. It was everything on his hand. I was trying to focus only on my arms, not my feet, because then if I look down, I want to see it. But everything went easy with how many hands, or how many hands
Yeah, it did look like your hand placements were really precise. Your foot placements also looked a little more precise than some of the other competitors, because what I noticed was a lot of the competitors' feet started slipping the more they started using the blue wall. It looked like you took advantage of the red pipes a little bit more, so do you think that played into the fastest time?
Yeah, just gotta be a little slower, especially if I started the second to last bar and I think if I wouldn't have had traction in 15 seconds.
Awesome. Hey, well, congratulations. You got this rock climb next, and so hopefully you'll move into the top 3, be on a rope climb. But hey, congratulations. Actually, real quick, I'm sorry, can we just talk about stage 3? You came in 6th place. So just kind of walk us through, how you ended up moving on and the decision there and how that all played out.
Right, so stage 3 run, I played the course. I was running the course, and unfortunately on the last go thing, I moved the shape to it, and when I caught it, it bent down on me, I was like, oh my goodness, I looked at my cage and I was like, what are you doing? He was like, where are you going? And I was like, okay, so when I got the tech bombs, we got a little, we got the tech bombs, the time for me to try roughly 2.5 seconds, what they figured was like that, the miss that cliffhanger went into function, they assumed it would be around that much time, so instead of bumping to the side and bringing my type up, they brought all 6 of us, which is awesome. Fox is awesome for doing that. It's super fair. A good way to keep everyone in and not have to do any reruns or the guys. It ended up being well.
Yeah, we'll see if we can pull the video up. I did go back and watch, but when you watch the cliffhanger slide, you can definitely tell it takes a couple seconds to readjust before you reach out to the tank. So I think it is fair for Bucket to pull you in, because that's your 2-second difference right there. So, well, good luck on the rest of it. Appreciate you. Good luck. All right, let's see if we can pull the fastest women's time.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Taylor, if you don't mind, fastest time on the bar climb. How do you feel?
Good. That was fun.
Yeah, it looked super fun. Between rope and bar climb, what do you think was going to be A, the most fun, and B, the most that suits your strengths?
What? I haven't trained too many rope climbs. I don't know the first one just because it's not as awkward as the rock wall, and then I haven't trained ropes, so probably the first one.
We're the real only 2? Awesome. Well, hey, good luck on the next stage. We'll root for you. All right, Bryce, we are going to send it back to Ryan Stratus, who is in the back in the booth, and I'll be back joining him in a minute. Thanks, Bryce.
We ready to go, Chris?
We'll be ready in about 30 seconds.
Same day.
So it's been doing this weird thing when the screen cuts to black. I don't know if the stream is cutting when it does that.
It might just be this. Let's get a little more. Let's stay nice.
Hi, folks.
This is where I am.
We tried to
Let's just check it real quick so you can
get some interviews out there.
Any stuff out.
Yeah, I don't.
You guys good?
Almost.
No way, no. No good.
Not there yet.
Kaden,
We're getting there.
bell from there?
Just getting ready to go here. Just a second.
I thought someone was behind us.
Test.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should be able to
You good?
pan up and just follow them along.
Live stream good?
And we'll be good in
10 seconds.
Go.
Good? Ryan, good?
All right, I think we're back.
We'll give Chris like 5 seconds. Am I in your way if I'm not right there?
1 second. You were in my way right there. If you're off to the side, it's fine. Cool.
All right, folks. Annabella getting ready to go.
Don't touch anything till fire. Yep. Ready? That means go.
Wait, oh, I thought you were just say go.
No, you get fire.
Oh, wait.
Fire's go.
I'm sorry. Okay. Wait,
good.
last time you said go.
Count it down.
Yeah, it's on the fire.
Okay, so this time no go.
Understanding when to go.
You guys got it?
I'm still going.
Especially when this is a much different version of a last climb that they did.
Let's see if we can get a reset here. Hopefully.
And we're off. Oh, and see how much this thing shakes. Trying to find the rhythm here and the foot placement. Oof, got to use the knee drive a little bit. They have to stay on this red portion. I don't think they're allowed to go any other sides. Got to stay on this front side only. And we'll have to wait for the official times because they're going to be counting things out up top. Got to climb all the way up and hit the buzzer at the top. Annabella finishing out the second portion of this final stage.
The blue thingy. Should I just tuck that in?
Just the sliders. Okay. Okay.
So with as much as that rock climbing structure shakes around as they climb up, that's going to make it a little tricky. We're able to power through the bar climb fairly easy since it's all static, but now these are going to be a little more dynamic. That whole structure shakes. See what we got now coming up. So now it's going to be just the top three. So one athlete's going to be cut from this group. We're moving on to the final rope climb, 75-foot rope. We'll be seeing that here just in a second. Last 2 seasons of Bucket of Chalk, I'd say, or last year was the one they had the chain climb with the cannonballs going up a crane mechanism, but here, got this awesome facility, auto belays all set. Some really cool structures to climb up. And Addie Herman getting ready to go. And that fire is going to be the cue to start the clock. Unofficial time starts now, and we're going.
Yeah, you can see how shaky it is. Athletes having just a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, watch those feet. She's trying to go with more legs with the reaches here. There's a lot of tough moves to make, trying to mantle up here.
Yeah.
Can't fall off either. Addie looking a little uncomfortable up there, trying to fight through the climb. Still having to make these huge reaches going up.
Yeah, you can see she's got to make big reaches here. Everything's shaking, everything's wobbly. You don't want to fall off here.
Still climbing up. Gonna be losing some skin from the knees with all the mantling up she's having to do, but that's the time right there, around 51 seconds or so. Having a rough start from her climb at the very beginning, but was able to iron it out towards the end. See if that's good enough to get through. Two more runners to go.
Two runners to go. Isabella Wakeham is going to be up next, followed by Taylor Green.
Max making sure the auto belay is all clipped in. Isabella got that rock tape on her shoulder, but hasn't shown any signs of fatigue out of that arm. See how we do on the climb. Climbing with an auto belay can be a little tricky if you're not used to it. Kind of takes that slack out slowly. Gives you a little confidence in the climb, but Isabella looking pretty consistent here. She's got some good flexibility in order to be able to get around those structures to keep on climbing up. And wow, what a great time from Isabella. Sub 30 seconds to the top. Nicely done.
Yeah, really fast there out of Isabella. Made every move pretty confident. She looked like she had a plan going into it. Hand placements were on point.
I think the trick for this one's going to be knowing how to get that leg over that structure, find a good strong foot placement in order to step up and climb higher and higher each time. Just keeping that rhythm. But as much as this shakes, it can be hard to do. And it's been a long weekend for these athletes. Being outside, change of venue, whole lot of stuff tried to deal with. Luckily, the sun is still shining. Don't want to
don't jinx it, Strat. Do not
angry
jinx
spirit.
it. It's just we got like 2 more things to do. You watch your mouth.
Here we go. Taylor Green on the move, climbing up right now. She's a local here to Colorado, so may be familiar with some of these structures already. I like how she's got the reach to go higher and then uses her hand to mantle to try to get her legs up a little higher.
I think the belay device got caught.
Oh, it did get tangled a bit.
Got tangled around that hold there.
Unfortunate, but able to still move. She was out climbing the belay. That's how fast he was going, and still able to get a sub 30-second, almost 22-second run there. We'll see what all the times are going to be at the end after the gentleman run, as they'll do that announcement before moving on to the final stage. Nice job, Taylor Green.
So I heard Annabella used the volumes to get, or Addie and Annabella used the volumes, and then Addie used both the volumes and cables to get up. We did. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think it's time in the moment until she realized she could grab it. Kaden, get down here!
Anyway.
Not sure what the holdup is, folks. They were moving pretty quickly through. Maybe they're taking a look at things. Nope, just getting ready for that transition. Gnarly Nate walking on by. Looks like he shaved off that stash. He was growing for a long time. Sad to see it go. And the gentlemen getting ready for their runs. Yeah, climbing up the red side only, but whatever is on this facing side of the structure, they are allowed to use. Anything on the opposite end, they're not. So they can't rotate around, but everything on this front facing side is in play for these athletes to try to climb up as fast as they can.
Turn this off. Okay. Because we're just trying to save battery. This is the on button. No, it's on this side.
We'll get some last minute
Okay. That's on.
clarification out there for the gentlemen start their climbs.
Cool. Thank you. I'm on it.
See Elijah hanging out right there with Mr. Wakeham, who's been doing some awesome videography of his own for a few different athletes. Majority of the event he's been covering. Always puts together some really cool highlight reels. And takes some great action shots as well. I think he's talking to the teens there a little bit about his equipment. As we see Mr. Folsom getting ready to go.
Sam Folsom, going to be our next athlete to run.
Positive commenter, the rules went through are on the, they all do that and they all give thumbs up to discuss what the rules are, so they're well aware what needs to be done out there, and they all have different techniques on how they want to do it.
We're gonna take a quick.
Everyone's moving on to rows. Guys, absolutely no black.
They're just moving.
Any contact and we'll...
Thanks again to all the sponsors out there making this event happen. Currently at the Edge Zip Lines and Adventures.
You can see
What a
Sam
element.
Folsom getting lined up here, getting the belay device on. Our fastest time on the bar climb.
All right, Sam getting ready to go. Let's see what kind of technique can be utilized here. See what variations we see among the last couple of runners.
All right, good to go? Not yet. Good? All right, good to go. What?
And gotta wait for that fire to blast off, and here we go. We're almost ready. Got the thumbs up from Max. Kaden up top. Wait for these athletes to finish up, and here we go.
Big slip up there.
Getting a little tangled here.
Yeah, he just doesn't look too comfortable at the moment.
Trying to trust his grip on these things, and you can see how fast he's climbing, getting that belay line kind of in the way. And to the top, right around 15 seconds and some change. It's one of the scary things about those auto belays. When you start climbing as fast as you can, that belay gets left behind sometimes. Good stuff from Sam. So right around 15 seconds. See how the next three athletes do. Josiah Papel getting ready to go. He's the tallest athlete out of the group. So he's going to have the wingspan and the reach. Let's see if he can do this efficiently without making any hiccups.
And there goes the fire. Josiah is on his way up.
Big steps over. Trying to keep it moving here.
Man, these big reaches, taller competitor.
Oh,
He
yeah.
made that so good.
So well under 15 seconds. I'm right around 13 and some change. Josiah setting himself up to be in a good position.
Well, I mean, that he beats Sam, and I think only the bottom time drops off, so Josiah guaranteed to move on.
Oof. All right, Sam sitting on the bubble now. Here comes Kai.
Sam on the bubble with Kai Beckstrand and Caleb Bergstrom to go. Tough spot to be in.
It is. It's
tough to run first, too. I mean, they saw Sam take a couple of those slips, and you start to reevaluate your own strategy when you see stuff like that.
And there's the fire, and we're off. Come on, Kai, let's see what we got.
Kai looking a little...
Now he's got the feel for it. Those first two are just really awkward if you're not too familiar with how these structures feel and shake around, and still able to get up under 15 seconds or so, unofficial time, bottom right of your screen. Kai able to get through quicker than Sam. Sam still on the bubble. Final runner. It's going to be Caleb Bergstrom. Knows what he has to beat. It's the benefit of going last. Pressure's on. When you're up there, you don't know, you don't have a good sense of the time. You're just trying to go as fast as possible. Sometimes it helps to have somebody yell out the time for you when you're in the moment climbing up, but it goes so quick. Let's see what Caleb has got in the tank. Here we go. Then they're going to do that drum roll to find out who's moving on for that final stage, that 75-foot rope to finish out Bucket of Chalk 3.0. I gotta go in and out. Caleb eyeing things out. Let's see what we got. Mr. Bergstrom.
Giving the thumbs up from Max.
Grab a little bit more chalk there. Caleb all the way from Tampa is able to make it out here despite all the tragedy that's striking the southern portion of the state of Florida with that hurricane passing through. Glad he's able to make it out. Hopefully everything gets smoothed out once disaster relief starts kicking in out there. Caleb Bergstrom staying focused though on this climb up, wants to keep moving on for the rest of stage 4. And here we go, Caleb Bergstrom. Let's go.
Oh no!
Little slip.
Oh no!
Did he tap down? Is that an out? I'm not sure. I think they're gonna let him keep going. Rocky start. Getting flustered here, trying to go a little too fast. I think they're gonna let it slide. And was able to keep going all the way up. Sub 20 seconds still with that scary start. We'll have to find out what the official word is going to be. They are going to pull all the athletes over. Kaden's going to come down from the top. I'm going to head out onto the floor this time. DeGan's going to hang out in the back.
So we're going to send Strat down to the floor. Our sideline reporter will get word from Kaden and Max on who is moving on. Not sure about Kaden there. Or Caleb, I'm sorry. Bergstrom did hit the ground, it looked like, so.
Your turn.
Guys, gather up.
The 8 people.
Girls,
You got it, Bryce?
Yeah.
Girls
Hey guys, hold tight.
Wait for the microphone to get put in real quick.
We good?
Good.
So do that announcement first.
Good to go. Sweet. Some announcement is on the female field. Between belay difficulties, reffing difficulties, and just it being super close, we're advancing all 4 women to the rope. Yeah, thank you, Bergie, for helping us with that decision. We would have been stranded without you. But we're going to go over results for the male division and take the top 3 males. Those top 3 males are in first place with a time of 13.46, Josiah.
Yeah.
In second place with a time of 14.88 was Kai.
Yeah.
And in third place with a time of 15.55 was Sam.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, and we will be back in a couple minutes to get started on the rope. Thank you. Strat.
Thank you. I'll take this. Who wants to talk to me? Oh, Mr. Papel wants to jump on in. Good job, man. First place, hanging in there. Doing great so far. You've been putting on a heck of a run this whole weekend, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, you know, I came into this weekend knowing like the last big competition I did was A&W Vegas, so it's been a little while since I've been doing a big comp, but I came into it feeling pretty good after yesterday. I didn't feel that sore at all. Like, I felt really good coming into today. Yeah, no, I felt pretty good this whole competition, and I'm glad to climb this rope.
Awesome, man. Well, I'm excited to see you have some redemption up there. Try to get to the top. Keep that ball rolling, man. Early on, making it to stage 4 is such a huge accomplishment, man. So keep that streak going, dude.
It's giving me PTSD.
He's getting those flashbacks. That's all good, brother.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you out there. All right.
Ladies are going to be warming up, so I'm not going to distract them. They're going to be focusing on the competition, so I think we're going to head on back to the floor. Just a few minutes, we're going to be getting going on this 75-foot rope. Man, oh man, I'm excited to watch what's going to happen here in just a bit. So back to Ganji. I'm coming back into the booth. Cool.
All right. Well, thanks, Strat. Appreciate the interview with Mr. Josiah Papel. Got a little bit of PTSD down there looking at that rope climb. Hopefully he can make it to the top this time in the time frame allotted. And so we will check in. Sounds like they're going to get things started pretty quickly. Going to go to the women's field first, get to that rope climb. Trying to beat the storm here. Looks like we'll be good to go on that front. Shouldn't be any issues there. While we're getting things set up for the rope, we love to pull up our sponsors because big events like this would not happen without the support of these sponsors. We are currently at the Edge Zipline and Adventure. Castle Rock Autoplex brought our Stage 3 to us. ENT Credit Union, Peakview Dental, Colorado Foot and Ankle. If you're in the Colorado area, check those companies out. Copeland Precast, Biagi Bros, Whipfly, MB Roofing, Celebra Family Restaurants, Ozzywear, and Ocean Needs Everyone. Next up, we got the rope climb, and so we'll be down to the floor for that. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back with the commentary. I'm going to go change out some batteries and make sure everything is looking good for this rope climb and that we are ready to go. So thank you guys for hanging in with us. We'll be back. Oh, please make sure to donate. The donation is still going on. We've raised close to $7,000. The goal is to get to $7,000. Please check out our charity raffle. Those are the QR codes to scan for Venmo, PayPal. Go to the website. It's available on the website. 100% of the proceeds will go to the organizations listed, and they'll be doing a raffle for the holds signed by all the ninjas here today. So holds are autographed. So please, please, please check out that charity raffle. Back to the sponsors. I'm going to go down to the floor and make sure that our camera battery is good to go, and we will be back soon in about 2 minutes. All right, everybody, welcome back. We're here for stage 4. Annabelle Heinrichs gonna start things off.
All right, folks, here's how it's going to work. They have 1 minute to get to the top of that rope. This is worth 2 points. There'll be a black tape mark to indicate the halfway mark. That's worth 1 point, and then to finish out, secure that second point. They have 1 minute to do so. Fastest will be the champ.
You can test it by hanging on it.
You can test it by hanging on it, see if you twist. Rotate.
We'll chalk up a little bit.
Now hang on and see if you
Now, here's the tricky part for climbing these really tall ropes. You start to sway, start to swing around, get twisted around as well. I heard during the rules, they ask, would you prefer the line to be taut or leaving it free hanging? The higher you climb, the heavier it's going to get when you try to use that S-lock J-hook type of climb. Depends on what you want to do. Here we go, Annabella going with that J-hook tech. As she continues to climb up, it's going to get to the point where it's going to get heavier, and that becomes less efficient. But right now, it's working out really well for her, getting up around that halfway mark very quickly. Still has a little bit of ability to step down on her own foot. That's why she's hooking it like that. You push it out to the side. You're able to step down on your own foot here. You see, she's gotten a little tangled up with that belay line.
30 seconds to go here.
Climbing up a little further.
She's so close, Strat. She is absolutely crushing this right here.
Looks like the belay line is...
I think the belay line designed to be out to the side like that.
Kind of keep it from getting in the way.
10 seconds. Can she get to the top here?
Come on. Fighting for it. You can see you don't have as much push power with those legs anymore. She's trying to shake out, but at a minute, just not quite able to finish out. I think she wants to keep on climbing. So close to finishing. Nice job, Annabella.
Gets to the top about 1 minute 9 seconds, so not quite going to do it in the time limit, but congratulations on getting to the top.
Man, what a climb. You can see you're just ragdolling down. It's just your arms are shot. And you don't realize how much it really engages the cores and your hip flexors, trying to pull your knees up to your chest, really engage that rope as hard as you can. And she's just totally out of breath. Great job, Annabella. Yeah, a little halfway past that tape mark. When that rope starts to get really heavy on the legs, you might want to switch to a vice grip, perhaps pinching that front shin with the calf. We've seen some pinch techniques utilized. We'll see what Addie Herman is going to utilize on her climb. Rope climb, getting ready to go. 1 minute time limit. Just saw Annabella climb up very quickly, but just gas out right at the end.
There goes the fire.
Going with that J-hook as well, kind of pushing that rope out to the side, scooping that left leg underneath in order to provide a little tension. Pull and place. Keep it going right around halfway, 15 seconds to that halfway mark. Incredible pace thus far. And that rope starts to get more taut as she climbs. See if we have a change of technique here as higher she goes. You see it's less of a bend in the rope as she continues to climb, but still maintaining that traction, able to push harder with those legs. Plenty of time left. But once that lactic acid, that VO2 max hits, it gets tough. 15 seconds to go. Keep fighting.
She's getting there. 50 seconds. She's got 10 seconds. She's there, Stretch. She's there.
There's nothing left in the legs. He barely has any pressure there for the feet to push 2-1 on the unofficial time. I'm not sure. It's going to be close.
I think she got it.
Oh, you could tell just exhausted coming on down. Oh, the harness looks like it got choked up around a little high up on the throat there. Might have affected her breathing a little bit, but
it sounded like she was right on the minute. We heard somebody on the stream, somebody from the audience say it looked like she was right at the minute mark. Gonna be close. We'll have to see. The official judge, Kaden's got the time, so
Impressive stuff there. Here we go, Isabella Wakeham getting ready to go now. We'll feel the tension on the rope. See how much stretch there is on these polyurethane type of braids. Try to untwist it a bit, because when you're climbing up there, you don't want that rope twisting all over. I think they got to face a certain direction here for that auto belay to be work to the maximum efficiency.
There goes the fire. 75 feet, 1 minute to do it.
Nice J-hook climbing up. Pinching through as we go. Good pace from Isabella. Working her way up. Keep on climbing. You can see that rope not bending nearly as much with that tech. Which way do you want to go about it now? She's continuing that same tech here. It's able to work out for her towards the end. Still great upper body, making it no worries here.
Well, she was
at
the 30-second mark. She was more than halfway. She's absolutely crushing this right here. If she can just fight through these last couple feet.
Come on, this is where you got to dig deep and dive up. Oh, no! I don't think she hit the buzzer. I don't think she touched the bell, and that is extremely unfortunate if that was the case.
Oh, no, Strat.
No, Isabella.
She knows it. Oh, she missed the bell.
Probably got a little bit of rope burn on the way down. Tried to stop her descent after that miss, but unfortunately didn't hit the bell. So I'm not sure if that's going to count.
It was a blazing fast time. I mean, I don't think it's going to count because...
Yep.
Oh, man.
That is essentially whiffing the buzzer. You hate to see it. Taylor Green getting ready to go. Be out there. Just double checking, making sure everybody's staying safe. Love to see it. Taylor Green getting ready. Gonna use that J-hook again. Trying to get that rhythm. Climbing up there is the halfway mark. Yeah, that foot tech is going to help out a lot towards the end. You really want to maximize the use of your legs while you can use them at the base of the rope. It gets tougher and tougher to utilize that same tech at the top here. Taylor still pulling through, though. It's going to come down to just a couple seconds here. 20 seconds on the clock. Having some issues with her feet now. And not able to continue the climb. That does it for Taylor. And yeah, you can see they're probably going to have some rope burn on the ankles as well. Front part of the leg, you can see she's grabbing at the front part of her shin there. 75-foot rope is no joke. It's no joke. You want to have maybe some shin guards. Types of shoes, perhaps. Nice try from Taylor. We'll have to wait for the official word, but I think we got our winner.
Addie Herman, right? Addie Herman, right at the minute mark. If she came in under a minute, then I think she's our winner.
And we're going to move on to the gentleman. We'll find out at the very end. See how things go. Sam looks like he's going to be leading the charge.
Yeah, it's going to be Sam Folsom up first.
I think he just said ready 3 times. Ready, not ready.
So this is the last stage here, folks. Just like the main show, final rope, except for this one, they did a little knockout to get to this point. Gonna check that tech all the way through, not just let a rope be the determining factor.
Yeah, I think Caleb Bergstrom, the big surprise, not moving on to this portion, not moving on to the rope.
Let's see what kind of leg tech we're going to see utilized here from these athletes. They're going to go all arms and then switch to legs. Try to get up fast this first half. Sam Folsom on the move. Fire goes off, and that's it. Time's on the way. Unofficial clock down the bottom right of your screen. Sam using that J-hook. Climbing up as fast as he can, but so much power. He's starting to out-climb the belay by a lot here. Figuring it out slightly, that rope staying taut. He's trying really to pinch it now, using a different technique here. More of a pinch tech. They only got 35 seconds.
He's sitting here at 27-28.
Unofficial time, should be able to get it if he can hit the bell.
32-ish.
Nice job, Sam.
Looks like we're in the 32 range. Great job. Great pace the whole way. Excellent work there.
A lot of these athletes may not be familiar with climbing with harnesses as well. You see a lot of them grasping at their throat. We're used to just being free out there on the course, but safety first. Got to stay harnessed up. Josiah Papel getting ready. Facing stage 4 once again. Able to climb that tower in the primary show, season 14. Want to say he climbed it around 35, 40 seconds, I'd say.
I believe so, yeah.
I got 35 seconds to climb this, around 75 feet.
Hey, Kaden. The auto blaze loop.
This is a great thing to have in the Colorado area. I'm sure a lot of ninjas would like to just travel out for this to get that experience of what it's like on a extremely tall rope harnessed up.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
You train the individual skill sets a lot to try to prepare for an obstacle such as this. A lot of dead hangs and knee raises. Work those core muscles. Get a rope of your own and try to work that foot tech. A lot of back pulls and trying to make sure that grip's going to stay strong all the way through. The only time I ever tried stage 4 was way back season 4. Got the test that year. And since they didn't have a slew of testers that they do now, they just picked whoever wanted to do it, and we had like 5 of us. Me and Bernardo got put through the ringer.
Oh boy.
Out there in Las Vegas season 4. I climbed the tower that year. It took me like a minute and a half. I was beat up pretty bad that year. going into stage 4. Didn't expect a test. We just went out to watch and cheer everybody on. And once they saw that we were there, they were like, "Hey, you guys want to test?" I was like,
Why
no.
not?"
I said no. First off, I don't want to. Bernardo's gonna. He'll make sure to call me out on this. I said no right away because I was had some false sense of hope that I was still gonna get a wild card and I was gonna be able to compete, but that didn't happen. And Bernardo yelled at me immediately, told me to call them back and get us out there on the course so we can get some testing in. And that turned out to be a really fun trip way back season 4 of American Ninja Warrior. First year they had it in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I remember season 6. I was out there testing. It's an absolute blast.
It's a nice little runner-up prize, essentially. Probably the most fun you can have whenever you're not competing.
Somebody check his harness.
Josiah, all too familiar with this position, getting put on ice, waiting to go. Except for it's during the daytime now. Filming at night, totally different. That sun's starting to set. Looks like it's going to be slightly in their eyes. Saw Annabella running with sunglasses on, try to prevent some of that solar flare from causing you to miss a hand placement when you're climbing up this rope.
Excellent.
I don't know what he's doing. So
Okay,
yeah, I know that, but I don't know what that wasn't me.
Okay,
I'm gonna pull this rope really tight and make sure he doesn't spin around.
Yeah, folks, not have to look back to see what his exact time on the climb up was, but yeah, 30 seconds up that rope on the main show under that time would have got you that million, which nobody did, but they still let him climb up to finish to determine who that last ninja standing was going to be.
Here we go.
Mr. Papel waiting for that fire.
Ready.
And here we go. Josiah Papel using that J hook. Missing a foot there. That's okay. Keep on climbing. This is where efficiency comes into play. Well past that halfway mark. Incredible pace so far. halfway.
18 seconds. I think Sam was right around 32. He is blazing fast right now, getting hung up with the belay a little
Belay's fighting him.
27.
Come on, Josiah. Almost a sub 30-second. Man, this guy is fired up. You know he's been training hard since the summertime when A&W filmed.
He looked somewhere right around 31-ish. It's going to be really close between him and Sam, honestly. Our clock is unofficial. It is not the official time, so don't rely too much on it. It's just there for reference for this competition. So
see him pointing at his forearms. Probably got that lactic acid just exploding right now. But nice job. Very fast from Mr. Propel. Also, shout out to Mr. Wakeham that was being belayed on the other side. If you notice on the left side, he was just getting belayed down, getting some awesome action shots up there. It's kind of like Sasuke. They have their Skycam, and A&W's got the Skycam kind of zipping by. Always cool to see.
Ninja Sport Network is working on getting a Skycam.
We're working on it, which is why the support from you all watching the live stream is so important. Much appreciate y'all hanging out with us all weekend long. Right now, Kai getting ready to climb up to the sky. See what he's got. Kai Beckstrom coming out of the grip in Utah. Getting ready for his ascent. Feeling out that rope. That rope's about a 2-inch diameter. Not an easy one to hold on to. And that type of rope, the polyurethane, it's going to be a little slick on the hands as well. Manila braid is the one I'm used to climbing back in the Army. We used to use those all the time. Those are a little bit more durable, but a lot messier because you get a lot of those rope splinters and frays, and it's hard to clean up and keep clean in a gym if you decide to go that route. But feels a little better on the hands. Got a lot more tension and a lot more grip. But Kai getting ready to fly up there. Let's see what he's got.
All right, here we go.
Waiting for the fire to shoot him up, and here we go. Going all arms for a little bit. Trying to, well, not opting for his legs quite yet. Now he's going for that S-lock where he wraps around and steps on top instead. Not going for that J-hook. S-lock requires you just to step on it instead of pushing that tension. Going now for that pinch mode. Going kind of getting a little hung up here. Not sure that 35-second is going to be achievable. See how important foot tech is towards the top of the rope, and that's going to do it for his time. Unofficial, not going to make it up any further, but that's not going to stop Kai. He wants to finish out, wants to get that experience of climbing a huge rope. Trying to finish out here, gutting through it. Not wanting to give up. Trying to shake out when you're up there. Definitely exhausting, especially after a long weekend. Fighting for it here, trying to get to the top. It's all about pride at this point. Mr. Beckstrom going for the finish. At this point in time, you're going to be pretty sore tomorrow. Oh, and the rope burn on the way down. Hopefully he's all right. Great try from Mr. Beckstrom. So far, Josiah looks like to be the one in the lead right now. Unofficial time got right around possibly sub 30, maybe a little over 30 seconds. Kaden at the top of the tower with the hawk's eye on that bell that they have to hit in order to secure that clear.
Sounds good. Hey, Kaden. Awards.
We'll find out what the official times are at the very end. Official times will be announced once all the runs are said and done. I apologize, folks. That actually was our last runner. Gone through so many athletes this weekend, it's easy for me to get kind of mixed up on who's where, but that's going to do it. Actually, well, we got some downtime. I'm going to run out there and talk some rope tech. Be right back.
There's 1 point behind on that too.
Oh, really?
Because they didn't get it a second.
They wanted to, unless they're going to do the.
They're going to do awards, I think.
Never mind, folks. We'll save that content for later. I'll do.
Go out there and just test the mic real quick, and I'm going to get audio, and then I'm going to come out with you, honestly. We're going to send Strat down to the floor as we get ready for awards.
Bryce, you got the mic? Yep. Want to test it out? Go ahead and make sure we're working. Cool. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Come back in the room, make sure we're good to go. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Good.
Maybe you were right. It does need to go in there. Looks like I'm a genius. Yeah, you might be the genius. Do you want me to test it?
Can you test it over here away from the camera?
Oh, sure. You test it a little further away from this side. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Got the mic in hand. Mr. DeGangi, can you hear me? Testing, testing. Getting all the scores tallied up here. Waiting to find out what it's going to be.
We're going to send it down to the field, folks.
I'll take it, brother. All good, thanks.
Hold up.
You want to talk rope tech on stream or no?
I mean, if we're waiting.
Bryce.
How much time we got?
Can you film this real quick?
We ready? I'm just going to talk tech real quick. All right, folks. Well, we saw a lot of different techniques used. When I was saying J-hook, this is what a J-hook is, at least in the military background that I was taught. We got J-hook. It's going to be
Zoom in
out
on those
to the
feet
side.
there. Boop. Zoom in on those feet, Bryce. So that's a J-hook that he's talking about, getting the rope underneath the foot so that it comes up and around, and then stepping back on the rope. But the problem is, as you get further and further up the rope, this bottom portion gets heavier and heavier, so really hard to do as you get towards the top of the rope there.
Woo. So yeah, that's the J-hook tech. Not a bad way to go about it, but like we said, this gets real heavy with those legs. That's why it's important to train your hip flexors for that pull and weird motions with the legs. Not a lot of people train motions like this, but you got to use that for that outward pressure to really step down onto it. The other one is the S-lock.
Here we go with the S-lock technique.
Between the legs. You wrap around one leg, weight it, step down on it. And that's it. And you just relax. Don't even have to use your arms anymore. So, same thing. The higher you get, the harder it's going to be to wrap and lift this part because this is going to be heavy. Or American Ninja Warrior wants to do this and hold the rope taut. So at that point, you've got to change your tech entirely into what a lot of the Japanese competitors are known for, and it's going to be that vice grip with their legs, one that I'm not very good at, but it's a bit of shin and calf front lock here, where you pinch and push with your legs. Pinch, push. You got a tight rope? Should be a-okay. So those are the 3 different methods that I would recommend people start practicing. S-lock, J-hook, good for the bottom half. Vice grip, Japanese style, towards the top. Take it away, Mr. Giganti.
Isabella. Do you mind if we do an interview real quick? You can say no. You can say no.
I'm good. We're good.
What?
I'm just sad.
Isabella, what happened?
Oh man, I don't know. So I felt good going up. Had like a good pace, was going according to plan. Then, I mean, you can ask anybody, there's kind of a wall you hit.
Yeah.
So I hit that wall and was gassing pretty hard. And at that like final few feet, I was like, okay, just keep pushing. And when I got close to the bell, I like tucked up for one more big push. And as I stood up to reach, my feet slid out and I just missed it. So I think if I'd gone a little bit slower and just kind of done maybe 2 more pulls, could have gotten it easy, but went for that gutsy pull and didn't have it.
I mean, your pace was so good. You were blazing up the rope. We were in the back, just freaking out. We were so excited. And then, yeah, just the slip at the end. But like now that it's over, right. Mindset, how do you move on? I mean, is it, lighthearted? Are you bummed? Like, fill me in.
This weekend has been a lot of ups and downs for me. Just been dealing with a bunch of stuff like physically. So none of my runs were exactly what I wanted. I was happy with my stage 3, so that was awesome. I just need to commit more to things. So on stage 1 and the power tower was very non-committal. So I'm happy here that I went for a big move. But again, I think just learning my body a little bit more, knowing when I can push and when I need to be a little bit more solid and more consistent.
Well, it's so fun to watch you compete. Everybody in the chat loves watching you compete. So thank you for putting your athletic skills on display out here, and really appreciate you taking time to talk to us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you. Folks, we're just going to see if we can figure out when the awards are going to get started. We'll get an ETA for you very soon. See if there's anybody else we can talk to. Kaden, ETA on stuff?
I think we're just writing checks out.
Okay.
Well, if we know, where are they doing it at? Are they doing it right here?
I think
It's going to be
Mr. Polson.
Oh, by the sponsors. Okay. Yeah.
Should we take this over?
We can.
Banner on the screen.
Yeah, let's see. We're okay for right now. Just keep pointing at interesting stuff, Bryce. We're just going to get positioned here. If you're still watching on the stream for our awards ceremony, let's dip under this, Bryce, and get a little closer. Don't get dizzy if you're watching on stream right now. Sorry about that.
Selena?
I went on the metal side.
Hey Chris, how's your handwriting?
Not great. Brandy, do you want to do any announcements on stream or anything while we're waiting? Or?
Like we're almost ready.
Okay.
We're gonna do all of this and
Okay.
more. We're gonna do the raffles first and announce the winners, so that would be awesome.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
I was just trying to show everyone watching the live stream the awards.
Caleb, I do an interview with you real quick.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you. Bryce. Yeah, let's get our makeup people. I'm gonna pull in Caleb Bergstrom here. We've got Baby Bergie, not so much baby anymore, but Caleb, what happened on the rock climb?
I tried for too much probably too soon. I jumped, I made a big dyno and missed, you know. And the thing sways a little more than I thought it would. So I should have just done smaller moves leading up to the top, and that's what I did after I messed up, you know.
You did have a nice recovery, I gotta say. You did kind of fly up there as soon as you had figured it out at the bottom.
Yeah, you know, early mistakes like that sometimes will bite you, you know, and I didn't have the time to make up for it. These guys are fast.
These guys definitely fast. Talk to me about the weekend, though. Getting to stage 4, obviously among this stacked group of athletes, a pretty big honor. So talk to me just about the weekend, stages 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, you know, going into every stage, I was just grateful to be there. And stepping onto the course, I just wanted to remember that I was doing it because I love it. And I'm not doing Ninja because I want to beat specific people, you know. That doesn't bring my focus in the right spot. I just want to do those courses, and the courses were a lot of fun this weekend.
Yeah.
So I just hopped on them and went for it.
Dude, I love that. I love that message. And also, we will be at Jungle Gym for Ninja Sport Championship January 7th. So super excited to see what you and the team are cooking up for our Ninja Sport Championship competition.
Yeah. Here's a spoiler obstacle. We do have a starting platform. That's it.
Well, there you have it, folks. If you're competing, there will be a starting platform. So, but dude, thank you so much. Always fun watching you compete.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're ready.
And it looks like Brandy is ready to go. Brandy is ready. So we're gonna pass the mic. We're gonna pass the mic off to somebody more important, and we're gonna get things rolling with the giveaways.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you so much, everybody who did donate to the charity, and we really appreciate everyone's support for all our sponsors. I'm gonna pass the mic off at this point. We're gonna do the giveaways, and Brandy Lebsack, take it away.
Thank you. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for supporting us, watching us this weekend. I'm just trying to pull up our raffle winners. So we're really excited. Lainey, what was our total?
So we had a goal originally of $6,000, and we are over $7,500 for donations.
That is absolutely amazing. So we are going to start with the ribbons. If you guys want to get the 2 ribbons. If you're here, come up when we call your name. If you're not here, we will be shipping it to you. You want to take that one? I'll let you present yours first.
Okay. So the first winner of the pink ribbon hold goes to Julie Gelsinger. So hey, Julie, thank you so much for buying raffle tickets and supporting the boys and these charities. And this hold is coming to you soon.
Yeah, let's hear it for Julie. All right, and I know this Ninja Mom, and I guarantee she's watching with her little right now, and I am super stoked to say, Katie Andrews, you are the winner of this ribbon, and we will get these shipped to you this week. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna move on to the McDonald holds and let Lainey. These are big. We can do one at a time. You can just do one, it's fine. Okay,
we have 2 of these, and the first winner is Melissa. I think I'm going to mess up this last name, so I apologize. Palnall?
But she's here.
She's here?
Was she here?
Well, come on.
Are you taking it for Melissa? There you go.
Wait,
Thank you so much for your donations.
Oh,
well, there you go.
Well,
Congratulations. Thank you.
And thank you for your
Okay.
donation.
And the second McDonald's hold will go to one of the cutest little ninjas I know. I hope he's watching. Is Drew Bennett. Woo! So congratulations, Drew. We'll get this to you.
All right, here's the bucket holds. I know this person's here. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. Here we go. First one goes to, shall we say it together? Mark Wilson. Come on up, Mark. I know he's here. There he is. Fire, yeah.
Thanks so much. Thank you. I love the
the drum roll and all. All right, this one? Yeah. And then, okay, and the next one goes to, I don't believe she's here, Tara McGee. All right, not here, so we will be shipping that one.
McGee's?
Okay.
Maybe not.
Well, we'll ship them out. All right, and then the bucket merch, which includes a hoodie, a comp shirt, a bucket of chalk, and I think there was something else in there. I'll make sure it's sent. Oh, I don't even have to send this one.
No.
Oh, drum roll, please. She's here. She's here. Ready? Holly Beckstrand!
So you get to just pick your sizes, sweetie. You can pick whatever shirt, and if there's still a hoodie there for you, and I'll get you the bucket of chalk. Oh, and I just lost my next one.
You know her.
Oh, and the other one, I know she was at the gym earlier, Jessica Aiden. So I will get that ready for her too. All right. So give us maybe 30 seconds.
We have one more thing to say.
Oh,
Did
you
talk
go
about
ahead. Yep.
Okay,
You're good. You're
so
good.
as we talked about the grand total of the raffle, right, that we reached over $7,600, we'd like to do a special shout out to Tammy Bone and her family. She did a special edition Katie Bone t-shirt in pink. Is anyone wearing a special edition Katie Bone t-shirt in pink that they can show us? Should I make Katie come up? Katie?
Do you have your shirt
Anyway,
on? Do you have
do you have your shirt on?
Well, get on
All
up
right.
here anyway.
Come on up here because we are so grateful for you and your family, and you guys raised over $500 with your pink shirts to give to our charity. So thank you so much. So, yep. And again, thank you guys.
We really appreciate everything. Thank you so much. And awards maybe in like 2-3 minutes. I mean, we're ready to roll, so we'll be right out. All right. So do we want to start with females or males? Doesn't matter.
Okay, hold on. Let me understand. So
We want to take the
what
blue
happened
ribbons
to the
off.
roll flexes?
Oh, they're right here. They're right
They
here.
have to go out
Yep.
to everybody.
Right here. We did.
Well, while they're getting things situated, we will come back here for a minute. They're going to do awards real quick, and that will wrap up our stream. But thank you guys so much for hanging out all weekend with us. Awesome competition, always from Bucket of Chalk. Definitely a lot of fun. Thank you so much for raising all that money for charity. For those of you that won some of the ninja holds, congratulations. I hope that you enjoy them and your ninjas and your family will use those holds to their advantage.
Either that or put them on display somewhere with all those cool autographs. But back to Brandy.
Back to the floor. Oh no, the sponsor banner.
The wind's picking up. Storm's going to be rolling in, so we want to get out of here shortly.
Back to the floor.
Fifth place, female, we got Olivia. Come on up.
Where's our Jessie from?
Yeah, our Jessie from Toy Story. We need to move these guys because my fifth place needs to go there.
Cup stand over here.
Right there. And we'll make sure we don't put you on fire.
Yes, and here.
Okay.
I'd move a little closer to third. Second, my bad.
And in fourth place, $1,000 check, Taylor Green. Come on up. Watch your check, sweetie. Your check. I just don't want your check to blow away. Third place is how much? $1,500. Okay. And in third place, with a check of $1,500, we got Isabella. All kinds of stuff for you.
What?
And a second place with a rope climb of 1 minute and 9 seconds, Annabella.
Annabella here.
And in first place with a rope climb of 59 seconds, Addie. Come on up. All right. Can you get up there? Let's get some pictures, please. Take pictures for me. Fire. Oh, it's gonna.
Hey, yo.
That's a lot of fire. Okay, I think we're good.
You got it, kid.
All right. Females, stay close by. If you want to go drop off your presents, that's fine. Your gifts, your prizes. But we're definitely going to want to do pictures.
Yes, but what happened was.
Okay, we are moving on to males.
Yes, but.
In fifth place, males, I need Noah. Come on up. Noah.
So like Annabella finished the rope.
had a higher score.
More stuff and
All
you
that.
stand right there.
And in fourth place, I need Caleb.
Because
And go on that side.
or clearing over time of like 40 feet. What?
And in third place with 1 minute 27 seconds on the rope climb, we got Kai.
It's okay. You got it.
Got it all? And in second place with 32 seconds on that rope, we got Sam. Come on up. And in first place with 31 seconds on that rope, Josiah. Come on up. Got it all, buddy? Yep, yep. Well, no. Get ready for pictures. Watch out, Noah. Watch out, Caleb. Ladies, come join the guys for pictures, please.
Well, there you have it, folks. A look at your top competitors from this year's Bucket of Chalk.
Great job, everybody out there. Awesome stuff. Can't wait to see these athletes later down the line. A lot more competitions to come later in the year. Excellent stuff
Let
here.
me just confirm with the boys what I got.
Bucket of Chalk 3.0.
And I believe they're going to announce their grand champions. Bucket of Chalk always has the grand champion at the end, the culmination of all four stages.
Champion this time first.
Points all tallied up.
Our male
We've got their own
champion,
method
remember,
to the
this is
madness. So Mr. Kaden and
points throughout all the stages. With 24 points, we got Josiah.
And it's going to be Josiah on the men's side.
Yep, yep.
Load them up. And wait, we got more stuff?
I don't want that to fall. Yeah, I don't want that to fall. Somebody needs to grab that. All right, grab pictures. Fire. Fire's out over there. Yeah, we're out. And
hold on. I was gonna say leave the stuff up there.
yeah, we'll do Taylor. We'll do and then we'll do them together. Yep, yep. All right, female grand champion with 21 points overall, Taylor Green. Come on up.
So Taylor Green going to be your women's champion, grand champion. Again, it's a culmination of all four stages, racking up points between stages 1, 2, 3, and 4. That way it doesn't just come down to a rope climb at the end, who's the best at climbing a rope. They do like to do the grand champion at the end, a culmination of all four stages.
Great job.
So congratulations, Taylor Green.
All right, where did Josiah? Josiah, can you get a picture with Taylor real quick with your? We can just do the. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
And folks, that is going to do it for Ninja Sport Network and Bucket of Chalk. That is it. Ryan Stratus.
We're done, baby. We're all done. Great job to all these athletes out here all weekend long. Impressive stuff. Until the next time, I'm Ryan Stratus. See y'all then.
And I'm Chris DeGangi, and I want to say a huge thank you to all of our sponsors and a huge thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you liked this stream and you want to see more streams like it, please check out our Patreon. It helps us tremendously travel to all these different competitions and film these competitions to bring it to you. So please consider checking out our Patreon. We have membership levels at $5, $10, or $20 a month, and so please check that out. Support us on Patreon. And that's going to do it. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you at the next one.
Have you ever experienced extremely sweaty hands? Not knowing where to step on agility? Being unlucky on special delivery? Or being absolute trash at double dipper? Then Bucket of Chalk is the right chalk for you. Side effects may include extremely grippy hands even after washing them. Always know where to step on agility. Adds a bit of extra luck on special deliveries, and it tastes like success.
I've never been so pissed at Kaden in my life, and I don't think he's been pissed at me, but you know what? We made it work, and I think we'll do another one next year. Hopefully we'll get Columbus Day back. Hopefully we get that weekend back. I know you guys want that Monday off of school and work, so yeah, we're working on it, and yeah, October 8th and 9th next year is the plan. Kaden? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. And we raised a ton of money towards a bunch of great causes. Thank you, guys. I want to thank our sponsors. Celebra Family Restaurants, Ninja Intensity Micro Ram, Whipefly, Aussieware, Copeland Precast, Murdoch's, Bucket of Chalk, O&E, MB Roofing, Castle Rock Autoplex, The Edge, PQ Dental, Biagi Bros, Stronghold, and awards with more, and Colorado Foot and Ankle, and the little McDonald's logo down there. Shout out to Safeway for all the food they gave us, and Ty for letting us. Ty, get up here.
Ty, come on. Hey,
this whole place is Ty's.
He hosted this event.
You guys did a good job.
Biggest fan of Ninja I've ever met. Such a cool dude. And yeah.
It does come, so anytime you want to come train with us, just let us know we're here. So feel free. Thank you for everything.
Ty loves people.
Yes. Proud of you guys.
Thanks, Ty.
We're going to host another championship soon.
Yeah.
All right, and I, of course, not going to let these two boys go. I always have to give my proud mama spill. You get out here with me. I know they hate this, but behind the scenes, we have known how hard these two have worked to put on a stage for comp. We have seen many adults fail at this, and it's been a disaster, and it's very sad. These two boys stepped up today with a big sponsor that backed out at the last minute. And they still came through, they still wrote out checks, and they had to take money out of their own pocket. That's what responsibility is right there, I'm just saying. So I can't say how proud I am of these two for pulling this event off, and I do hope they're back next year.
Thank you, Kaden, for winning a lot of money. That was crucial. I hope there's a lot more last man standing checks in your future.
And that's a wrap for Bucket 3.0! Thank you, guys.
Hi, my name is Enzo D. Ferrari Wilson, and I am the founder of the Ocean Conservation Organization Ocean Needs Everyone, and we are proud to be a sponsor for Ninja Sport Championship Season 2. I'm here to tell you today about 3 reasons why you should help the ocean. 1. There's so much left to discover in the ocean, 91% of marine species are still undiscovered. 2. If we don't help soon, there's a projection that by 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. 3. Without the ocean, we wouldn't even be here right now because it gives us 65% of our oxygen. So even if you don't live near an ocean, go out and pick up some trash because it will make a difference. And one final bonus reason why you should save the ocean is because it's nice and refreshing.
What? How did I just fall? I got the wrong chalk. No, that's the right chalk. That was bucket of chalk. Bucket of chalk. Bucket of chalk.
Kaden, there's a ninja in trouble.
We need to go. There's a ninja in danger.